What's cracking with you people? This is the Devious Wolf and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead Space. In the last episode, we danced, I guess you call it the dance of death with the regenerator, because we ran out of ammo, ran very low on med packs, but we got the tissue sample and the chemical compound. Now we gotta make the poison. And we gotta make it fast because apparently Hammond's running out of air to breathe. So now we're going to head back this way. Keep our eyes out for that regenerator. It can show up anywhere at any time. Okay, that was just not necessary.
I've got more intel on the atmosphere. A survivor's report says a massive creature entered the hydroponics deck from outside the ship. That's when the air quality began degrading. The survivor called it the Leviathan.
Alright, so we gotta deal with the Leviathan. Now, I want to spend some of our power nodes. But first things first, anytime you do this, it's important to back out immediately just to avoid a pot shot. We seem to be alright. So we got three power nodes to use. And remember, you want to save one power node at all times. So we got two to use. Let's use it on let's put one more into here. And let's start working on our stasis module, because believe me, this will come in handy much later on. I'm going to put one right there, and our next run around we're going to put one into capacity and hopefully get the next damage upgrade, and then we're going to put one into health. If we have excess, we'll put one more into stasis, and I think after we get that next health boost, we'll probably focus our stasis module for the rest, for the foreseeable future, until I feel we need to upgrade our survivability again. Because as you can see, we're sitting at half health. Now we gotta go back through this door, which, as you remember, with the door to Mercer's lab.
Processing request. Please stand by. Final mixing complete. Please remove the capsule.
Let's hope that poison works. Head back to the tram station and get up to hydroponics as fast as you can. Still no response from Hammond, so be careful. There's no telling how contaminated that deck is.
I'm beginning to truly admire your spirit, misplaced as it may be. I think you should see the whole plan. You should not spurn the hive mind's offerings. You deserve to witness that, at least.
Well, let's see what Mercer wants to show us. Because the thing about Mercer follows a religion called Unitology. It is a religion that exists within the Dead Space universe. Now, I haven't kept up with Dead Space past the first one, and they don't explain much of Unitology in the first Dead Space. But from what I can gather, since Uni pretty much means all, and ontology is usually some form of religion, so it's probably an all religion if you want to break it down from its phonetics, which means it pretty much means like all is one, if I had to guess. If anyone's more into the Dead Space lore, feel free to put it down in the comments. I am open to learning a little bit more about this series. But essentially what it means is that Mercer will do whatever it takes to reach heaven, or whatever he thinks is paradise, which includes being a pain in the butt. And he worships these necromorphs as the next form of human evolution or some divine grace. And one thing that does kind of that's very interesting about unitology, and I'm putting it off here because this will start a fight that I want to be prepared for. Is that some blood on our face? Is that the marker that they brought up is a part of the religion, and we'll get more into that as we go.
Perhaps now you will understand. The work I have done must... I, Dr. Charles Mercer, shall serve as the catalyst to the salvation of our species. These specimens will return to Earth with me. I will spread their divine glory across the entire planet. I will leave you with my creation. Embrace the inevitable.
You heard him. He has frozen... Oh, hello. When did you get there? What Mercer has done is he has frozen a good number of necromorphs, and he plans to release them on Earth. Here's what you gotta do with this fight. You need to freeze him, bust his legs, go into here, and hit cryo. That's how you beat it.
Freezing cycle successful. Transporting patient.
Let's just hope that's the last we see of that thing. I've managed to override Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary tram station nearby, and you can take it to hydroponics. Let's just hope there's enough time.
So yeah, that's how we contend with Mercer's creation. For now. Because you know that a monster that difficult, that challenging, and that much a pain in the butt will not be stopped for long. But yeah, that's how you beat it. This was so hard the first time I did this. I died 3 or 4 times before I figured out, oh, okay. Now something I forgot to point out. If you look at a lot of the necromorphs, I'm going to detour for just a little bit here. If you look at a lot of the necromorphs here, some of them have hands coming out of their stomachs, while their actual hands sprout bone sives. The thing is, this is not a gender-specific thing. As a matter of fact, you will more likely see it on, I want to say, male necromorphs than female ones. It's not gender specific, and you will see it on female ones, but you're more likely to see it on men. Now, I don't know why that's the case. I really don't. But it is. And it's kind of disturbing. Because if you think about it in one way, now, unless I'm wrong about that whole, it is a gender specific thing, and it is just on the males, you can think of it as some of these people were pregnant, and when they got infected, the baby decided they wanted to come out a little early. If not, it is a male specific thing. Says some pretty jacked up things about the male anatomy. Ugh. I don't want to think about that. Anyway, we can go ahead and get to this tram station. Is there any stores around here? No? Got some money here. And there's that Pang. What is up with that Pang? Well, whatever the case may be, we have survived Lethal Devotion, made our poison compound, and dealt with Mercer's creation. And the next one, we are going to contend with the Leviathan. I've been the Devious Wolf, and I'll catch you later.